Yo, what is going on, guys? We're back today for another AQ Map 7 video. This is actually a really highly requested video. Some people are like, I like the war, but I really like seeing AQ. So I'm like, alright, well, let me record my paths. So this is my first time with these specific paths in 4 Loki. This is my second week of AQ here. So the first week I didn't record anything, but it was pretty similar paths to what I had in Omni, so that was cool. This one is a little different. The Path 2 and Path 3, or Section 2 and Section 3 paths I've never done before, so that was interesting. But I took this path when this variation first came out, I think, and then I got switched to the harder one. I don't know, it's been a while. But it was just kind of refreshing to actually run different paths and kind of cool. And it's actually really nice. The guys in my battle group are like, we are efficient, man. Like, I'm done my path, like, at a great time, like at like 2 in the morning latest, and like I was used to standing up to like 6 a.m. some days to finish AQ, so like it's nice. I might actually be able to fix my sleep schedule if I can commit to it. And war, we clear that like 4 midnight, which is just ridiculous. But yeah, so these first couple of fights are crit me with your best shot. So you can only do damage through critical hits, so Corvus and Ghost, that's why I brought them. And Ghost actually for the path in Section 3, she's going to be really useful for one specific fight, a Spider Gwen, which evades like crazy. With Corvus, she can nullify the True Strike, so yeah, you definitely want Ghost for that one. So here with this War Machine, he has an unblockable special 1, so I'm just kind of holding my block a bit so he doesn't throw it. Push him to special 2, bait the special 2, hit the nice little intercept right there, and that dude's dead. Drop the L3 or L2, and it's overkill. So yeah, first couple fights are good. Then we have Emma Frost here, so now she's on length. This will give me my second charge with Corvus, so that's nice, And actually, I didn't record. I didn't get anything action on this day. This was day 4. And the first day of this variation, I actually sold the first thing with Stealth Spidey. That was fun. But like we got a bunch of Quakers in 4 Loki, and yeah, these guys can Quake things, so that's great. Like in Omni, man, I had to take those things like every day in my battle group, and with Nick Fury on like special delivery and stuff. Oh, that second one was so annoying. So yeah, it's nice to just not have to do it. So yeah, like all those things suck, man. The second one needs to be toned down a bit. The first one, I don't mind with Stealth Spidey if it's the right modifiers. But next up here, we got one more fight with this crit with your best shot's a Juggernaut. You can use Ghost for this. You can use Corvus for this, but I was just, it's mixed up. Let's use a little bit of Ghost. So right here, go for heavy attack. Don't get any Furies, unfortunately. And right here, he throws a special. I'm like holding my block, and he throws it. That's annoying. I'm trying to get my special 2 off. You'll see with all the Ghost gameplay here, it's with 0 synergies, so you definitely have to play Ghost differently. And I'm playing her pretty safe without synergies. There's like, I could make a whole video talking about how to play her without synergies. There's a couple different play styles you can really go for and ways to get your specials off, and there's one that's like really aggressive, and like yeah, it can be really useful sometimes, but for here I'm just playing it more so safe, not too safe, but like in the middle ground. But yeah, so teleports, because I had a bunch of energy, Section 2 here. So this was the path that was the first path that was new. So we got stun immunity, empowered immunity, so I can't parry on this path. It's kind of annoying. But then this Taskmaster, so he has a node where whenever he has one of his exploits up, like that little thing right there, the chance for him to evade. And so this is day 4. The first 3 days, got him to evade, lickety split, no problem. Threw my heavy, got True Strike, and boom, I was good to go. Today, he just would not evade. I just could not get him to evade, man. And I really want him to evade so that I can get the True Strike, because it's going to be essential for Section 3, because my path is the evade path, and the evasion on the path is just ridiculous if you don't have someone to get around it, and Corvus is going to be my guy for that. He has been for the first 3 days. So here he finally evades, and then he hits me, and then you're going to see here I get a combo off a heavy attack, and it kills him. It's like the worst chain of events possible in that fight. So I don't have True Strike because I got the heavy off, but it killed him, so I didn't activate the True Strike. I didn't get that charge. That's super annoying. But then we have Iceman up next, which is really nice. It's like, for a Corvus user, it's like Taskmaster. It's kind of annoying, you know, if you get hit trying to get the evade charge, you know. This next fight's basically some free regen for you with the Cold Snap and the bleed from suicides, just free regen. So, yeah. Over here, I'm just trying to bait a heavy attack. There we go, get it. Because like I said, I can't parry, so I gotta pretty much just bait heavies, punish specials, and intercept on this path. Go for a light intercept right there. I've been practicing those a lot more recently. I'm trying to master the light intercepts these days. I'm extremely confident with my medium intercepts. I have been since I did like my first labyrinth path, so I really started to practice those way back in the day. And now like light intercepting, it's like a whole new thing. So it's pretty cool, like learning something new. And I consider myself to be a veteran player, so just like learning a new skill, it's really fun. It kind of takes me back to when I was first learning all the skills in the game. So yeah, light intercepting, it's a whole new ball game, and I'm just trying to become the best player that I can be. So just learning all these new skills and practicing them, it's great. I've really been trying to push myself more and more in the game, and just become as good as I possibly can, so I can just be the best player for myself. And also, you know, if there's ever any tournaments or anything, you know, I'll be a little more prepared this time with all these skills that I'm acquiring, mastering reparry, light intercepts, yeah, all kinds of stuff. Next up here we have a Doctor Strange. So here we're going to use Ghost because he'll just nullify Corvus's buffs. And so this fight's interesting. So for Doctor Strange's special 2, it's like a 50-50 on if I'll evade all of it. You know, like I always can evade the first one. I can always parry the second one. And it's like a 50-50 if I can evade the second one. If I can evade the second one, the third one's easy to evade. It's that second one that trips me up. So the plan with Ghost is to just phase it if he gets to it. That's what I love about Ghost, man. That's what I absolutely adore about Ghost. It's just the ability to get around so many special attacks. So right here, you're going to see Doctor Strange get to a special 2. I was trying to bait the special one, but he didn't throw it. So now right now, I'm going to hold my block, wait for him to throw it, and then phase. And boom, we phase through the entire thing. We're good. Right here, I just go for a full 5 combo, throw my special 1. I don't need crits, and he's dead. So yeah, that fight went really good. I wanted to phase the L2 just for the video to show you guys because I thought it was cool. So now, here is where I'm going to get extremely punished for not building that charge with Corvus. So I think that Miles has like a 50% chance to evade just at his base. Like that's not even for one of his chargers with this node or something like that. So right here I go for heavy attack and I get smacked up, lose charges, get stunned. I have 7 charges at this point. I'm like, well, I'm screwed. But then, you know, 200 IQ play, I throw my special attack here to get True Strike. So now I have True Strike. I have 7 charges. I'm like, okay, I can do this. And then I slip up and get smacked. I was like, damn it, I could have done it. It was possible. It would have been really cool to make the comeback, but then I just screwed up. I'm like, okay. Well, I don't want to use any items, so I'm like, all right, I'll just use Ghost. You know, I never use Ghost for these other. I only use it for Spider-Gwen on this path, but I was like, yeah, same thing applies here. So with Ghost, she's probably the best evade counter in the entire game. She can't be evaded as long as she has that little yellow icon, the crit passive. So yeah, so notice right now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chill, wait for that crit passive to expire, and then the second he dashes at me, I'll dash back, throw my special 2, and that's how I like to play it mediumly safe without with the Wasp synergy to get those special 2s off. There's really 3 ways. That's one way. Baiting a heavy attack's another way. And then like the sketchy way I was talking about earlier is if like you finish your combo like halfway, like 4 hits, and you just stop, wait like half a second, and if they throw an attack, then you just dash back and throw your special 2. And it's just a little unreliable sometimes. I find sometimes I can like parry at last second. But so this is a matchup I really like, OG Spidey, because I can't evade his special 2 100% by myself, but with Ghost I can just phase through it, so it's really nice. So we got 2 more fights here. This Spider-Gwen, I always use Ghost for. I've tried it with Corvus. It's so annoying. Like she evades like 70% of your hits. It's just ridiculous trying to use Corvus here. But it's so easy with Ghost. Just when it combos, get to a special 2, and then, yeah, as long as you connect on it, she is toast. So right here, bait the special 1, it's no problem. And so right here you see I'm just going to bait out a heavy attack, and that's another easy way to get that special 2 off without the Wasp synergy. But you just have to take a little bit of block damage. That's why I kind of don't like that one. And then we got one more fight, and if I can finish this fight, then I don't have to use any potions to revive Corvus. So that'd be ideal, just using no items on a map 7 week, or on a map 7 day. And so this is pretty much the same as the first OG Spidey that we fought, just we have class disadvantage now. But yeah, pretty much everything else is the same. Same special 1, same thing, we phase right through it. Here again, I'm just going to bait out a heavy attack because it's my last fight, I have some health to work with. Really, why not, And yeah, that's my last fight, so that's all my paths for this AQ variation done. Didn't really help on the bosses. I never really help on the Doom bosses because I just go to bed after I finish my path, and then I don't usually wake up until the next day of map 7 has begun. But yeah, my alliance mates got it. They just quaked that Doom. One guy soloed the Doom with Quake, and I saw a screenshot. It was like 5 million points. It's ridiculous. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for this day of map 7, day 4. Let me know what you guys thought. If you want to see more AQ videos, what kind do you want to see? You want to see any mini bosses or boss action? Let me know. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to some more content. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out.